The clock in dispatch read 02:17 hours. The mall was silent. Too silent. I, Sergeant Louis, was on my nightly patrol with SP Patty, the hum of our radios and the echo of our boots on tile, the only sound breaking the void. We moved past shuttered stores, past the empty food court, when a chill ran down my spine. "Patty, you see that?" I whispered, nodding toward the Belk service door. It was propped open just slightly, like it had been left ajar for us to find. He shook his head, frowning. "Maybe a breeze?" I didn't answer. Something about it screamed wrong. We approached cautiously, flashlights piercing the darkness. The smell hit first. Stale, metallic, like iron and rot. My stomach turned. We began checking the bathrooms systematically. The echoes of our footsteps seemed exaggerated, mocking. Each stall we opened revealed nothing. But then we came to the maintenance corridor near Main 3. The last bathroom there was barricaded from the inside. I exchanged a look with Patty. "You getting this vibe too?" He nodded, gripping his flashlight like a weapon. I pushed the door. It groaned, the sound bouncing off the walls. Inside, darkness swallowed us. And then... nothing. No one. Not a sign of life. Not a whisper. Just an oppressive, suffocating quiet. I exhaled slowly. Weird. Real weird. Patty's flashlight flickered. I cursed under my breath. The cameras. I remembered to check. Every single one of them, the ones supposed to be recording empty hallways, was pointed directly at us. Someone moving the cameras as if they were alive. But the mall was empty. We were alone. Suddenly, the sound of dragging. Slow, deliberate. Something scraping across tile somewhere behind us. I spun, flashlight stabbing the darkness. Nothing. Patty muttered, "Don't say it," but I did. "This isn't normal." The dragging got closer, faster. I heard whispers, low and rasping, echoing through the vents. "Why are you here?" the voice hissed. It wasn't Patty. It wasn't me. It was everywhere and nowhere. Then the jump. A shadow darted across the far hallway. I froze. Patty screamed. He pointed, and I swung my flashlight. It landed on the ceiling. No, not the ceiling. Above the ceiling panels. Something moved there. Something wrong. Human, but wrong. Too long, too thin. It was staring at us, eyes black pits, a mouth stretching wider than any human jaw could. I stumbled back, heart pounding. My radio squawked to life, dispatch, my own voice, but distorted. "You shouldn't be here." Patty and I looked at each other, terror anchoring us in place. Footsteps behind us, soft but fast, not our own. The bathrooms we had checked, the doors slammed in unison. The smell of iron intensified. I could hear breathing. Deep, wet, inhuman breathing. "Louis!" Patty yelled. "Run!" I didn't need to be told twice. We bolted down to the food court, past shuttered kiosks, past stores that seemed to twist in the shadows, their glass reflecting not our images, but something darker. Us. But not as we were. Our faces were stretched, grinning, smiling, mocking. We reached dispatch, empty, but the cameras, all controlled remotely. Every movement we made was being watched, and then the shadow leaned from the ceiling above the main hall, a silent predator. I realized the worst part. This mall had never been empty. Not really. It was watching us, waiting. And I knew, as we stared into the black pits of that thing, that we would never leave the night shift alive. Thank you so much for listening to my narration of this wonderful story. Don't forget to support the author, which I have linked in the description, as well as the original story. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my patrons: Scott, Old Penguin, Ellie Hutmeyer, Mr. Sankofa, Austin My Love, Rinku Star, William Hartley, Cupcake Hips, Alonzo, Icy Narrates, Jesse Hartley, Eric Cifuentes, Lawrence Wallen, and Melissa Perez. I also try to link a different charity or a different cause every month and maybe a little more. So don't forget to check out the description to support the author of the story you just listened to and to maybe help somebody else out, even if it's just $1. As always, if you guys have a prayer request, please let me know in the comments, shoot me a message on Discord. I would love to know how I can be praying for you. Thank you guys so much. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.